Hello everyone. So today I'd like to show you a composable from VueUse that is called useStorage. And the idea behind it is to, instead of using localstorage.setItem or localstorage.getItem or session storage, you could use useStorage and bind the local storage or session storage value directly on a variable in your code. So for example, we have this home view here, which is this what you're seeing right here on the left. So we have this image here, and then you have a button. And this button, when I click, I add the variable object with a value over here. So I go object.value.count plus plus. And what useStorage does is say, okay, so go to my local storage and set a variable called store and put this default value there, count equal to 0, which is what you're seeing over here on the left. And now when I click add, I add count, so I go here, I go object.value because this is a ref, so that's why we can bind these values, and add a number. And if I go more times, it can go there. And if I go to page 2, where we have the same thing, we just get the value from storage, and I go to the page 2 over here, so you get the value over here. And if you refresh with F5, for example, the value stays the same. If you refresh here, the value stays the same. So, and if I take a look at my application here, so this is in Portuguese, in ours should be like memory application or something like that, and I go to my local host over here, I can see that I have the store here, and the store, it's count and have 0. So the store value that I put it here, store value that I put here, it's over here. It's an object that its count is 4. You can see that I didn't need to do any serialization, so we don't have to like go json.stringify or json.parse when you want to get the value, because the useStorage does that for us. You make sure you pass like a default value. It could be a number, it could be a string, it could be an array, it could be an object, and it's going to figure out it by itself what it is and make the correct serialization for us. Okay, so I think this goes great with store, like using Pinia. So I have a store here that use count store, and then I have the useStorage here for a score value. In this case, it's just a number, and I return the value here. So on my home page, I have another button, which is this one, this red one, that I can add the score just by importing the score over here. So I'm importing the score over here, and then I am just adding the value over here. And if I go like this, like 7 times, and I go to another page, you can see that it changed it also. So I just imported our store over here, and then it changed it also. So I think this is great to use instead of making all those complications with every time you need to make a local storage get item, set item. So this bind everything together, and you can just go and change it directly the value that you want. You don't need to worry about setting a new value on our local storage or session storage. Well, I think this is it. I hope you enjoy it. Make sure to take a look at our at the docs. So you have like the VueUse, and you have useStorage here. He also has other great composables to take a look. You can use directly local storage or session storage use here. He has an example that you can see. You can kind of like look, it works with like booleans, strings, objects that I already saw. You have other features as well. You can merge default values, and you can make your custom serialization if you want. And yeah, that's it. I hope you enjoy it. Make sure to subscribe, and if you can help with our Patreon, that would be great as well. And see you next time.